Hey mathletes, today we're going to look at subtracting integers, and just a reminder that when we see the subtraction sign, it means to remove. We're going to do this visually using tile spacers, and I'm going to look at 4 different examples. The first example that we're going to look at is a negative, and we're going to remove or subtract another negative. The second one, we're going to have a positive and subtract another positive, which I know that you learned how to do a positive minus positive probably in 2nd grade, but in this case, my first number is smaller than my second number, so it's a little trickier. The third one, we're going to look at a negative and we're going to remove a positive. And for the last one, we'll have a positive and we'll remove a negative. All right, so let's look at the first one. For the first one, we have a -3, so I'll put in my 3 negative tile spacers. And I'm going to remove 2 negatives. So I circle 2 of the negatives and remove them. And what's left over is 1 negative. So the difference of -3 and -2 is -1. Pretty straightforward. The second one's a little trickier. We'll start out with 4 positives. But here's the problem. We need to subtract 6 positives, and I only have 4 of them. So what I can do is I can put in 2 zero pairs. Now notice the positive and the negative equal a 0. So if I were to look at this, this actually is still equivalent to 4. 4 positives and 2 zero pairs. But now I can remove my 6 positives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's circle that and remove it. And now what's left over is -2. -2. So the difference between 4 and 6 is -2. I know that's a little strange, so let's try another one. I'm going to start again with the -2. And this time I want to remove 4, but I want to remove 4 positives. Do not have 4 positives, so I'm going to put in 4 zero pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I can remove my 4 positives, and what's left over are 6 negatives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For the last one, I'm going to start with 3 positives, and this time I'm going to remove 1 negative. So I will put in 1 zero pair, and now I can remove my 1 negative, and what's remaining are 4 positives. 1, 2, 3, 4. So subtracting integers can be a little tricky, but using this method with zero pairs really does help to show why we end up with the solutions that we do. And I hope that this helped.